have you ever thought about the hidden world of fungi? It's not just mushrooms in your salad or the mold on old bread. There's a vast, invisible kingdom all around us, and for some people it can pose a serious health risk. Today, we're rediving deep into the world of fungal infections, and why they're particularly dangerous for those with weakened immune systems. First, let's get one thing straight. Fungi are everywhere. They're in the air we breathe, the soil under our feet, and even on our skin. For most of us with healthy immune systems, this is no big deal. Our bodies have amazing defense mechanisms that constantly fight off these tiny invaders without us even noticing. Think of your immune system as a well-trained security team, always on patrol, identifying and neutralizing any potential threats. Fungal spores might enter your body, but the security team quickly escorts them out. But what happens when that security team is understaffed or not at full strength? This is the reality for people with weakened or compromised immune systems. This can happen for many reasons. For instance, people undergoing chemotherapy for cancer have their immune cells targeted along with cancer cells. Individuals who have had organ transplants take immunosuppressant drugs specifically to prevent their bodies from rejecting the new organ. People living with HIV, especially if it's not well managed, have a low count of crucial immune cells. Even conditions like diabetes or simply being very old can weaken our natural defenses. For these individuals, a fungal spore that a healthy person would easily fight off can become a serious problem. It is like an intruder breaking into a building where the security guards are on a coffee break. The fungus can take hold, multiply, and cause what's called an opportunistic infection. These aren't diseases that fungi actively try to cause. They're simply taking an opportunity that presents itself. Let's talk about some of the common culprits. You've probably heard of Candida, a type of yeast that can cause thrush or yeast infections. In a healthy person, it's usually a minor, localized issue. But in someone with a severely weakened immune system, Candida can enter the bloodstream and cause a life-threatening systemic infection, affecting organs like the heart, brain, and kidneys. Another one is Aspergillus, a common mold found in decaying leaves, compost, and dust. We breathe in its spores all the time. For someone with a compromised immune system, these spores can colonize the lungs, leading to a serious condition called asthma, which can be very difficult to treat. Then there's Cryptococcus, a fungus often found in soil contaminated with bird droppings. Inhaling this can lead to a lung infection, but the real danger is when it spreads to the brain, causing a severe form of meningitis, especially in people with advanced HIV/AIDS. So, how are these infections managed? The first step is prevention. For high-risk individuals, doctors might advise them to avoid certain environments, like construction sites or areas with a lot of dust or soil. They might also be prescribed antifungal medications as a preventative measure, especially during periods of high risk, like after a transplant. When an infection does occur, diagnoses can be tricky. The symptoms are often non-specific like fever and cough, which can be mistaken for other illnesses. Doctors need to use a combination of imaging scans, like X-rays or CT scans, and lab tests on blood, sputum, or tissue samples to identify the specific fungus causing the problem. Treatment involves powerful antifungal drugs, which can be given orally or through an IV. However, these drugs can have significant side effects, and some fungi are developing resistance, making treatment even more challenging. It's a delicate balancing act for doctors, trying to kill the fungus without causing further harm to the patient. The world of fungi is fascinating, but is also a reminder of how crucial our immune system is. It's our personal, silent protector. For those living with compromised immunity, the threat from this invisible kingdom is very real, and it highlights the importance of medical vigilance, preventative care, and ongoing research into better treatments. Understanding this helps us all be more aware and compassionate. Thanks for watching today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of science and health. See you next time.